Welcome to a broadcast of the recent Lorain County Commissioners' General Meeting. Unless otherwise announced, meetings are held Wednesday morning at the Administration Building, 226 Middle Avenue, 4th floor, downtown Elyria. These are public meetings and you are invited to attend. Agendas are posted prior to the meeting at www.loraincounty.us. Click on Departments to see the Commissioners page, then click on View Agenda.
Good morning, everyone. If you'll please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
And good morning. This is the Board of County Commissioners meeting for November 6th, 2019. Our inspirational word for the day: as a face is reflected in water, so the heart reflects the person. And we have our dog this morning.
You have the mic? Yep, you're good. Okay.
Good morning. This is kennel number 17. He's available now. We have 19 other dogs in the kennel, so come on down and give us a hand with him. We had a good adoption Saturday and yesterday, so we're holding our own for now. Thank you. Ready?
Yeah, he wants to stay.
Good luck moving him. So
Yeah.
no, I think I'll
Baby
stay.
boy.
Doesn't want to go.
Oh my goodness. He likes the audience.
I'm not going until somebody comes and gets me. Hi. Aw.
Good boy.
Okay.
We had, 35 dogs prior to, last week, so thank you to the community that gets out there and comes to the kennel and adopts, so,
And I know we always advertise that on the radio, right? Once
yep.
the kennel fills out.
yeah.
So
SOSs, they call them.
SOS.
SOS, help.
Yeah.
And it works, obviously, so.
Okay. For the folks at home, we're working through our new system here and our mic issues, so the audio levels may be changing as we go, and colors and all kinds of things, but we'll get through it. So,
Okay.
and our Madam Clerk is still under the weather. She's a trooper.
feel
She's
so
here
much
today.
better.
Feels so much better.
Still sound a little bit off, but
Okay.
I still sound bad, but that's okay.
as long as you feel better, that's good.
But you look marvelous.
Oh, thank you. Uh-huh. Under resolutions number 1, investments.
So move.
Second?
Discussion. Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Appropriations.
So move.
Second?
Discussion. Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Transfers.
So move.
Second?
Discussion. Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Advances and repayments.
So move.
Second?
Discussion. Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Requisitions.
So move.
Second?
Discussion.
Mr. Cortez, did you get an answer to those requisitions I brought in yesterday?
I did, and it was what we talked about, so I'm comfortable that everything is fine.
Okay, good, thanks.
Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Sorry. Gravel.
So move.
Second?
Discussion. Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Bills.
So move.
Second?
Discussion. Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Authorize various personnel actions as indicated on the summary sheet for employees within jurisdiction of Lorain County Commissioners.
It's County Administrator Jim Cortez. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Sound like we're in a cave.
Yeah. Little echoey.
Well, last week we were pretty spot on.
We've been in a cave before.
I've been in a lot of caves. Not recently, though.
TMI.
I do have a few issues this morning for executive session. Potential hire, job and family services. I have a conversation with the United Steelworkers rep, getting ready to working on 911 contracts. I want to have some conversations surrounding that. Also, purchase real estate and one pending legal matter. All of those topics allowable under the Sunshine Act for executive session discussion. So I ask at the conclusion of our board meeting today, we go into executive session and talk about those matters that I've explained. Thank you.
Approve and waive the reading of the minutes of October 30th.
So move.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Ms. Kowski,
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Adopting attendance standards of board members of various county boards.
So move.
Second.
Discussion.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out we're adopting these standards of attendance for board members. Obviously, one of our important roles is appointing individuals to various boards in the county, and with that responsibility, also we want to make sure that folks are attending those meetings since they're representing the whole community and making important decisions for the community.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Authorize payment to Ohio Bureau of Workers' Comp in the amount of $380,050 for the 2020 estimated annual premium.
So move.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Community Development, approve and enter an agreement with Neighborhood Alliance in the amount of $85,500 for Meals on Wheels program effective retroactive to September 1st, 2019 through August 31st, 2021.
So move.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Job and Family, authorized purchase service agreement with Norms Snow Removal for fiscal year 20, effective November 1st, 2019 through October 31st, 2020, with a 1-year renewal cost of $30,000. Authorized director to execute on behalf of the board with prosecutor's approval as to form.
So move.
Second.
Discussion.
It's just a lot better than us going over there with shovels and clearing up the lot. Okay.
Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Amendment Resolution 19549 adopted September 4th, 2019, entering an agreement with Medina County Sheltered Industries, DBA Windfall Industries, Wadsworth. Said amendment is to reflect an increase of $20,000 for a total budget of $244,657.93 effective until November 30th, 2019.
So move.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Ms. Kowski,
Aye.
Ms. Sweda.
Is that until the end of this year then? Or end of this month?
Yeah, we have another one coming out next
Okay.
week to approve it. Another 2 years.
Okay.
Solid Waste, approve MOU with OSU Office for 2020 compost education in the amount of $17,400.
So move.
Second. Discussion. Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Ms. Kowski,
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Engineer, approve and enter in a subdivider agreement with North Grafton Realty LLC Bobbio Subdivider for Barrington Park Subdivision Number 9, Eaton Township.
So move.
Second. Discussion. Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Ms. Kowski,
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Approve and enter an agreement with Geosci Inc. in the amount of $35,000 for ongoing engineering inspection and materials testing fees necessary to complete the construction of the Barrington Park Subdivision Number 9, Eaton Township.
So move.
Second.
Discussion. Mr. Lundy,
Aye.
Ms. Kowski,
Aye.
Ms. Sweda. Aye. Public comment.
Anyone wishing to address the board this morning, this is the public comment portion of our meeting with comments reserved to 3 minutes. Seeing none?
Mr. Cortez.
It was pretty brief this morning. Didn't even get a chance to get much work done. I yield.
Okay, that's pretty quick.
rolling.
Okay.
I don't think I've ever heard that before.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Probably for you.
We have very, very little. There's some legal matters we'll talk about in executive session, but there's nothing for public session at this time. So.
Okay.
Commissioner's report.
Well, I saw Judy Nedwick was here and then she left. Starting November 11th, we're gonna start allowing the veterans to ride our transit buses for free as long as they have one of their ID cards, which you can actually get from Judy Nedwick's office. So that's why I thought maybe she was here to talk about that. Do you want to expound upon that, Mr.
I
Cortez?
don't know why she was here, but certainly stop at the recorder's office and pick up your veterans card.
Yeah.
They're free.
They're
at no
free,
cost.
they're free, and then you ride the transit bus.
Well, you also have to file your DD 214, which you should file at the recorder,
Mhm.
which I have never done, and I've worked in this building for 25
Oh,
years.
really?
So I need to do that
You should
myself.
do that.
But if you ever lose your DD 214, which brings with it a lot of benefits when you need them, if you need to get a certified copy, the recorder can give you a certified copy of your DD 214 once it's officially filed.
That's a cool thing for our veterans. We need to take care of them. They took care of us. Just want to thank all the people that participated yesterday in the elections, whether you ran, whether you helped somebody that ran, whether you won, whether you lost. It's all, that's our free country, and it's why we live in America, and thank God for that. So to all those that did win, congratulations. Don't have much of a report. Friday, I went to the emergency management office. We did have a meeting. We're going for a grant. It's a multi-jurisdictional grant, so trying to figure out what the best use of that would be. And we're going to do like an emergency drill type of scenario in case of an emergency situation, so that our emergency responders are prepared for that. So that's about all I've got for today. Thank you.
We'd like to send our sympathies out to the family of Brent Wilson, the firefighter who died while attempting to rescue some folks in a car crash, and sadly was electrocuted at the scene. Had a chance to be there at the funeral home for the viewing. I know they had quite a funeral procession for him as well too, and but it just once again brings to light the dangers that our first responders face. And while he was not on duty at the time, when you're in that line of work, you immediately race to the scene to help out, and sadly lost his life. Want to say congratulations to Victor Leandri and El Centro. We were at the dinner there Saturday night, and I can tell you that El Centro is just an amazing social service agency in our county. We're so blessed and so fortunate to have it. Very effective. Helps so many families and so many people in so many ways. And under the leadership of Victor Leandri, can't say enough good things about El Centro. So if you have a chance to volunteer, help them out, please do so.
And the dancing was spectacular, wasn't it, Mo? And Mo's dancing was spectacular too.
Well, I heard you girls were pretty good.
Yeah. No, but the men and women that were dancing together, it was like, I felt like I was on TV watching something on TV. They were that good. So.
Right.
And knowing my limitations, I cut out before they started dancing. So, I didn't want to be the laugh of the party.
I think
the
I
joke
left
of the
before
party.
you.
I know when to get out, and I know my level of talent, or lack thereof. The Lions Club pancake breakfast on Sunday in Lorain, always an amazing turnout there, and the Lions doing a lot of good things for the organization. The bagel brunch in Elyria, always a nice turnout there, always enjoy meeting with folks in the community. UAW Feed the Needy Spaghetti Dinner, another successful event for them, helping out needy families in the community. Can't say enough good things about how the UAW helps out families in need. Just wanted to talk a little bit about the crime lab. As you saw, our crime lab levy went down to defeat by a close margin. Haven't had a chance to look at the Canvas reports and see where we came up short in which communities, but it certainly is something that's needed. Unfortunately, we had that tragedy in Oberlin, and I think that really brought to light the dangers that are out there. There used to be a day and age where first responders tested, these drugs on the scene, and that's not taking place anymore because of the dangerous fentanyl being laced into these drugs. Our crime lab plays a very significant role in the battle with the epidemic, and I know that I'll be having discussions with my colleagues here and hoping that we'll take another shot at that. I think it's important for the community, and it's critical to battling the epidemic, because the need is definitely there. And if we are going to have a crime lab, we need it to be fully functional. We need to have a crime lab that's going to be certified, and through certification we'll be able to obtain grant dollars that are out there to battle the criminal element and the drug epidemic in our county. Just wanted to say congratulations to the county has several new mayors this morning. Congratulations to Frank Whitfield on his victory. I saw him just about everywhere in the community working very hard at it, along with Jack Bradley, who I thought he worked very hard as an attorney, who worked even harder, I think, as a candidate. And then Kevin Corcoran, who I've had the chance to work with closely. He's a councilman in North Ridgeville and was elected mayor there, and had a chance to work with him on some consumer issues actually down in Columbus. And I know he'll serve the community well there. Also, can't say enough good things about Mayor John Hunter, who is always helping out in the community, along with Greg Zilka, who I had the opportunity to serve on council with back in the mid-90s, and also a former teacher of mine. I know he hates when I bring that up. So, but yeah, the joke I always tell is I told him after my mom and dad passed away, I was going through a bunch of stuff, and I found some old report cards, and he was the only teacher in high school to give me a C. I think it was economics class, which I'm sorry, even in college, I just wanted to get economics class over with. It's kind of supply and demand. There's not a lot of stuff I really want to drill down on that one. But he told me, he said, yes, man, it's true. I gave you a C. He said, and you probably deserved a D. So, just a great guy. And the Ford announcement, this county couldn't be happier about the Ford announcement. This is definitely Ford country. We love our Fords around here, and have had the chance to work closely with Ford when I was in Columbus and now in local government. And it benefits 3 communities. A lot of people don't realize that: Avon Lake, Sheffield Lake, and also Sheffield Village. And so it remains to be seen where the investments will be made. But when a company comes forward and basically says they're looking at probably an $800 million to $900 million investment, that's exciting. When they come forward and talk about adding new jobs, that's exciting. Because there was a period of time, not so long ago, where the thinking was that the jobs could potentially be reduced to about 800 jobs when they were at 1,200 at the time. And so to know that they're going to be adding jobs, it says a lot about the quality of the workforce, because companies do not make major investments like this unless they believe in their workforce and unless they have a good working relationship with their workforce. So we have to give a lot of credit to the UAW workers of Lorain County who've really stepped up to make this possible. And we have to give a lot of credit to the local leadership. Mayor Zilka, Mayor Bring, Mayor Hunter, they work so closely together. They work very well together. Companies do not want to come into an area where there's political infighting and political turmoil. They want to be able to work with government and work well with government. And thank goodness we have 3 mayors who work very well together. So thank you, Ford. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
And isn't it 1,500 jobs they project?
Right.
That's incredible.
What they've got.
Yes.
Right.
Best news ever.
And then more good news comes in for Lorain County Community College. Is there ever a day that doesn't go by where there's not good news about Lorain County Community College?
Sure.
The Aspen Institute now has recognized Lorain County Community College as one of the top 150 community colleges in the country. Of course, we in Lorain County know we're number 1, and recently won a national award is for student achievement in the nation for the best community college. And so once again, congratulations to Dr. Marcia Ballinger and her amazing leadership team and the dedicated staff over there, and for everyone in this community, because it's your community college. This community college doesn't succeed without your support. So congratulations to LCC. That completes my report.
Well, I know Matt and I kind of retraced a lot of the same steps last week, and one thing I do want to mention about the service for Brent Wilson, it was as bittersweet as those situations can be. I know his folks were comforted by the fact that he really died as a hero, and the funeral home was filled with police and firemen from just about every community you can think of, far east side of Cleveland, all the way out to Willard and Erie County. And it was on Saturday they gave quite a tribute and quite a farewell. They had a flyover from 3 of the emergency helicopters. It was incredible. So again, our sympathy goes to their family who, once all the pomp and circumstances and the dust settles, the reality seems to settle in, and we'll be keeping them in our prayers. Saturday morning was the ribbon cutting for the new Main Street Lorain, and it was a well-attended event for as brisk and cold as it was Saturday morning, but Lorain is on the move, and they've got so many things that are going on right now. The Main Street formation is just another step in guaranteeing that they can sustain their success and that they have planned growth downtown Lorain. So that was early Saturday. Saturday afternoon, I had a lot of Facebook friends out there. You may have seen our family does an annual pumpkin carving contest. So I knocked some time out to attend that, and I really do think mine won, but I won't say. Saturday afternoon was Wellington's Chili Cook-Off. This is an R-rated event, and not for why you would believe. It's because there was no chili there that a child could eat. Somebody directed me to Wakeman's Chili and said, "Theirs will be, you could handle theirs." I took a bite. I'm like, I need water.
Is it like the wings at the
Yes,
foundry?
yes. But Wellington did win the event with the hottest. I did not sample the hottest. Then Saturday afternoon, big shout out for the Brookside Marching Band, had their rigatoni dinner. That was well attended, and the group is raising money to get to Disney, so I hope that they are Disney bound now. They had lots of fun baskets, and the food was delicious. Saturday evening, my executive assistant, Mo, had to go in my place to El Centro because I headed out to Columbia Community Foundation event. And I want to thank Dick Heidecker. He hosted the table that I sat at. And they raised $30,000 on Saturday evening. So that was a great successful event for the community there. And Sunday, I belong to the Lions chapter that had the pancake breakfast. That's always a hit. Young children are always amazed that they not only can have all the pancakes they want, but all the sausage. So I think that's the draw at that breakfast, and the bagel brunch was well attended. Lots of local folks were there, as well as local candidates. That afternoon, the Feed the Needy spaghetti for Loco 2000 was well attended. And then Sunday afternoon, I had a special event. My grandson, who just recently turned 18, I met him at the Board of Elections where he cast his first ballot. So that was fun. Exciting to be there with him for that. And Sunday night was a fundraiser for Leanna Castro, young Lorain High gal who is attempting to make it to the Junior Olympics. And so she had a fundraiser. And anybody who knows the family or can help, I think it's always inspirational to see young children working towards such lofty goals. And she's quite a volleyball player. So we're wishing her a lot of luck. Monday was the Falbo Inclusive Park ribbon cutting. And if you haven't had an opportunity to go out, it's over just east of Oberlin Avenue. The Falbo family donated the land as well as funds for completing the project. It's an incredible park. The park is designed to be 100% inclusive for children who are in wheelchairs or who have restrictions and disabilities. So they have all of the equipment is adequate for children without disabilities, but for those who have disabilities, it's a full inclusive park. It's not one ride or two, it's the full park. And then they brought children over from the elementary school, and it was fun to hear all the laughter and the voices as they experimented on all the new equipment there. Big shout out for last night's election. I also am disappointed that the crime lab missed it by a margin, but I can tell you that the representative, Liz, who went out and spoke in each of the communities, her hard work was not without some feedback, because in each of the areas where she went to speak, it did pass. So I believe that a key component of acquiring a successful crime lab levy is going to be getting to more places and being able to communicate the need and the benefit. The benefit is the part that needs to be communicated in order that we can successfully support that next time. Shout out to all the candidates. The stress, the hard work, the long time and long hours out in the field are straining. Anybody who put themselves out there is a winner. Especially proud of the mayoral races, Mayor Hunter and Mayor Zilka. It's going to be great to have them staying on board, great working partners with the county as well as in their communities. And the changing of the guard in North Ridgeville and Elyria with Kevin Corcoran and Frank Whitfield. That'll be exciting to see how that evolves. And a huge shout out to my cousin, Jack Bradley, who will be the new mayor in the city of Lorain. Disappointed also that JVS levy didn't make it, but the Lorain school renewal did. And thanking everybody who saw the need. There's been a lot of stress and chaos through the takeover in Lorain and a lot of confusion as to how they were going to move forward, and the fact that they could put this levy together really in short order and that the community saw the need to support it is good news, and just one more success mark on the chart for the city of Lorain right now. That concludes my report. Thank you.
Monday, November 11th, the county offices will be closed in observance of Veterans Day, and then Tuesday, November 12th, you guys will be viewing Brown Lateral Ditch in Pittsfield Township at 11 a.m.
Okay.
For correspondence. Hopefully you don't have snow, but
We'll find out. So,
Thank you for that.
that's what they're calling for, but I'm hoping not.
I would move that the reading be waived.
I'll second.
Discussion, Mr. Lundy.
Aye.
Ms. Kowski.
Aye.
Ms. Sweda.
Aye.
Okay, seeing no other business at this time, I would move that we go into executive session for the reasons stated by the county administrator and the assistant county prosecutor.
This has been a broadcast of the recent Lorain County Commissioners' General Meeting. Unless otherwise announced, meetings are held Wednesday morning at 9:30 at the Administration Building, 226 Middle Avenue, 4th floor, downtown Elyria. These are public meetings, and you are invited to attend. Agendas are posted prior to the meeting at www.loraincounty.us. Click on Departments to see the Commissioners page, then click on View Agenda for a printable copy of the agenda.